When it comes to watches, microbrands often fly under the radar, yet they offer unique designs, thoughtful craftsmanship, and personalities that stand out from the crowd. In this video, we'll explore some of the most intriguing microbrand watches, from elegant classics to bold, playful pieces that deserve more attention. Whether you're a collector or simply curious, these selections show that exceptional watches aren't just from the big names. So let's get started. There's something charming about a watch that brings motorsport energy without trying too hard, and the Vaer R1 racing chronograph does exactly that. It feels like a modern nod to classic racing timers, clean, balanced, and focused on function, but still carrying a warmth you notice right away. The cream dial gives it a softer, almost vintage character, and once it's on the wrist, it feels purposeful rather than flashy. Vaer kept the design straightforward, and that restraint actually elevates the watch. It's the kind of chronograph you wear daily without feeling like you're overdoing anything. And somehow, it manages to feel familiar, yet distinct at the same time. Whether you're into racing history or just appreciate a well-thought-out tool watch, with quiet confidence, the R1 holds its own. It leaves you with the sense that good design doesn't need noise, just intention done well. The Formex REEF GMT is the sort of watch that immediately communicates refinement, not through decoration, but through precision. It has this calm, collected personality. Everything feels deliberate, from the sharp transitions on the case to the way the dial plays with light. What stands out most is how Formex balances capability with elegance. It's a proper travel watch, yet it never leans into bulk or unnecessary complication. The ceramic bezel and crisp GMT layout feel trustworthy, the kind of features you appreciate more the longer you wear it. And there's a smoothness in the way the watch sits on the wrist that makes it feel more premium than many expect at first glance. The REEF GMT doesn't try to compete for attention. Instead, it quietly rewards the person who notices details. By the time you're done experiencing it, you realise it's not aiming to impress, it's aiming to endure. Some watches draw you in through subtle charm rather than bold statements, and the Kuoe Royal Smith 90012 is exactly that kind of piece. It feels like something you discover rather than something pushed into the spotlight. The design carries a gentle, nostalgic character, with proportions that echo early 20th century wristwatches without trying to replicate them too literally. There's a softness to the dial, almost a quiet elegance, paired with a case that feels thoughtfully compact. On the wrist, nothing tries too hard. Everything simply works together. It gives off an almost handmade impression, like a watch shaped by patience rather than trends. And what it leaves you with is a sense of understated refinement, something meant for someone who values subtle presence over loud design. The Royal Smith doesn't seek attention. It earns appreciation slowly, in the way a well-kept classic always does. There's a particular kind of magic in the Pioneer Flying Hours Aventurine. Before anything else, the dial catches you. Deep, star-like, and quietly dramatic. It's one of those pieces that feels alive when light moves across it. Moser's Wandering Hours display is the centerpiece here, a complication that shows the time in rotating discs instead of traditional hands. It brings a gentle sense of motion, almost like watching a constellation shift. The case carries Moser's familiar sculpted design, sturdy yet elegant, making the watch surprisingly wearable, despite its complexity. And because it's part of the Pioneer line, it maintains a level of durability you don't always see in artistic pieces. Once you experience it, you realise it's not just a dial experiment. It's a different way of telling time, wrapped in refinement. The Aventurine edition leaves you with the feeling that time itself can be a visual experience. The Alato Arvet automatic has a graceful simplicity that feels genuinely refreshing. At first glance, it's the minimal Scandinavian influence that stands out. Clean lines, calm proportions, and a dial designed to stay out of its own way. The textured surface adds quiet character, catching light in a subtle, refined manner. Inside, the automatic movement keeps things reliable, without adding unnecessary complication. There's a sense of honesty to the watch, straightforward finishing, a slim profile, and a design that doesn't chase trends. Even the case shape has a gentle curvature that makes it sit comfortably on the wrist. For someone who appreciates watches that lean toward elegance rather than embellishment, the Arvet feels like an easy choice. It offers a kind of everyday refinement you grow into instead of out of. And by the time you're done wearing it, you're left with the impression of a watch built around calm intention. Many watches try to catch your eye instantly, but the Pedral Maestro takes a more composed approach. It introduces itself through clean geometry and a case design that feels sculpted rather than stamped. Those sharp lines flowing into softened edges create a structure that feels thoughtful from every angle. The dial follows the same philosophy, offering clarity with just enough depth to stay visually engaging. Inside, a Swiss automatic movement keeps the Maestro grounded in mechanical reliability. The brushed finishing gives it maturity, while the polished details add a quiet touch of refinement when light moves across the surfaces. On the wrist, the proportions feel smooth and balanced, making it easy to wear throughout the day. The Maestro ultimately appeals to someone who appreciates design that's intentional rather than extravagant, leaving you with the impression of a watch shaped by precision and quiet confidence. The Maen Lunar Classic 36 takes a different approach. It greets you with restraint. Not silence, just a gentle, composed first impression that instantly feels timeless. The compact 36mm size sets the tone, offering a vintage-like elegance that many modern watches overlook. The moon phase display becomes the quiet star here, adding character without overshadowing the minimalist dial. Maen pairs this with crisp markers, a slim case, and a sapphire crystal that keeps everything clean and sharp. The automatic movement inside maintains a sense of reliability, while the polished bezel introduces just enough sophistication to keep things interesting. What stands out is how the Lunar Classic captures refinement without leaning on complexity. It gives you a decorative complication, but presented in a way that feels calm and intentional. By the time you're done with it, you realise the charm comes from how effortlessly it fits into both daily wear and formal moments. Bold design often risks being overwhelming, yet the Venezianico Nereide Corallo manages to strike an ideal balance. The coral tone dial sets the tone immediately, delivering colour in a way that feels deliberate rather than loud. Combined with the matte finish, it becomes expressive without drifting into excess. The diver-style case brings practicality, giving you the sense that this watch is designed for real use. Venezianico's custom bracelet contributes heavily to the premium feel, with smooth articulation that enhances comfort and quality. The rotating bezel and sapphire crystal add durability, while the automatic movement keeps things dependable beneath the vibrant exterior. What's interesting about the Corallo is how it mixes individuality with function. Every bright detail is grounded by capable construction. After wearing it for a while, it leaves you with a feeling of confident uniqueness, the kind that stands out naturally without trying to outshine anything else. Watches rarely feel playful and meaningful at the same time, yet the Mr. Jones K9 manages to blend both in a truly distinctive way. The moment you see the design, it feels like a small piece of art on the wrist, rather than a conventional dial. The jumping hour display, hidden within the dog illustration, creates an unexpected method of telling time that stays fun without compromising usefulness. The minute hand glides across the upper portion, offering a clean and engaging viewing experience. Mr. Jones keeps the case light and comfortable, making it easy to wear despite its artistic expression. The sapphire-coated glass adds durability, ensuring the artwork remains crisp over time. What makes the K9 memorable is its ability to bring personality into daily wear. By the end of the day, it leaves you with the feeling that a watch can be both charming and thoughtfully crafted. Some watches gain attention through colour alone, but the Studio Underd 0G Salmon earns it through a mix of charm, originality, and thoughtful detail. The dial's gradient salmon tone sets a warm, playful mood, yet the layout maintains a sense of sophistication. Its mechanical chronograph movement brings real substance behind the light-hearted design, keeping the watch anchored in traditional craftsmanship. The boxed sapphire crystal creates a vintage-inspired profile, while the slim case ensures comfortable wear. Even the subdials add character without disturbing balance. What sets this watch apart is how naturally it blends fun and refinement, two qualities rarely executed this well together. The leather strap pairs effortlessly with the colour palette, enhancing the overall aesthetic. Once you spend time with it, the salmon leaves you with an appreciation for watches that don't take themselves too seriously, yet still deliver genuine horological value. Some timepieces speak through precision rather than ornament, and the Yema Navygraf Pearl CMM20 fits that description perfectly. Its ceramic bezel and crisp markers immediately set a tone of clarity and performance. Yema's in-house CMM.20 movement adds a significant layer of appeal, reflecting the brand's commitment to engineering its own mechanical foundation. The dial layout is clean and sharply legible, supported by a sapphire crystal that keeps reflections minimal. The case finishing walks a fine line between tool-like function and subtle refinement, making the watch suitable for both casual and active wear. The integrated bracelet design contributes to a cohesive look, enhancing comfort and giving the piece a more modern presence. What lingers after spending time with the Navygraf Pearl is a sense of purposeful construction. It feels like a watch created not to impress with noise, but to prove itself through capability and thoughtful detail. Functionality often defines adventure watches, but the Helm TOGIAK Expedition UTC approaches it with a steady, grounded confidence. The dial layout is immediately clear, giving priority to legibility in both the local and UTC zones. Helm's reputation for durability shows through the solid construction, with a case built to withstand demanding environments. The bezel feels dependable in hand, offering tactile feedback without unnecessary stiffness. A sapphire crystal keeps visibility sharp, while the lume provides reliable performance when light disappears. The automatic movement beneath reinforces the watch's practical intent, balancing endurance with mechanical reliability. The bracelet and clasp continue that rugged theme, offering stability without sacrificing comfort. What the TOGIAK ultimately delivers is assurance, something you feel the moment it's on your wrist. It comes across as a watch designed for people who value readiness, leaving you with the sense that it's prepared for far more than everyday wear. LAVENTURE demonstrates how microbrands can blend history with modern watchmaking, and the SOUS-MARINE 2 captures this balance perfectly. Inspired by the legendary underwater explorations of the 1960s, it channels the adventurous spirit of that era while offering contemporary reliability and performance. The sandwich dial features a matte white cream lacquered top plate over a loomed base, ensuring excellent readability and layered depth, while the subtle smoked finish adds vintage character. The Superdome plexiglass crystal enhances the retro appeal, providing lightness, reduced reflections, and shock resistance, while allowing for easy polishing as the watch naturally patinas over time. Produced in limited series and entirely Swiss-made, the SOUS-MARINE Kame is delivered in a collector-worthy case inspired by Jules Verne's extraordinary voyages, making it a watch that embodies storytelling, exclusivity, and a true spirit of adventure. The Lesablier Chronosport feels like a thoughtful blend of contemporary design and everyday usefulness. At first glance, it's the open-work dial that draws attention, not overly exposed, but enough to give a sense of depth and mechanical character. It creates a layered appearance that feels balanced rather than busy. The lightweight case and comfortable strap make it a watch you forget you're wearing until you look down and notice the details again. The chronograph layout is clean, and the sapphire crystal keeps everything sharp and legible. What's interesting is how Lesablier manages to create something sporty without leaning into heaviness. It has presence but not bulk, and the overall aesthetic suggests modernity without losing practical clarity. The Chronosport ends up being one of those pieces you appreciate for both its style and its function. A watch built for people who like design that speaks softly but confidently. Bringing the universe closer to your wrist, the H. Moser and SOUS Streamliner. Perpetual Moon Concept Meteorite combines celestial inspiration with precise mechanics. The dial is crafted from Gibeon meteorite, revealing the natural Widmanstätten pattern, so each watch is one of a kind. A subtle golden fume finish adds depth while highlighting the unique textures of the meteorite. Inside, the 40mm case houses the automatic caliber, powering a perpetual moon complication with remarkable accuracy. The moon phase at 6 o'clock deviates by only 1 day every 1027 years and can be adjusted with a simple pin. With a 3-day power reserve and 12 ATM water resistance, the watch remains wearable in daily life. Minimalist yet captivating, the Streamliner Perpetual Moon merges natural materials and sophisticated mechanics, creating a timepiece that captures both artistry and scientific precision in a unique celestial design. An option to get the feel of a Cartier tank comes with the Echo Neutra Rivanera Ultra Thin, which combines dress watch elegance with modern titanium sportiness. Measuring 40mm wide, 5.5mm thick, and weighing just 21 grams, the Rivanera is crafted from Grade 5 titanium for added scratch resistance and a lightweight feel. The medium-grain sandblasted finish contrasts with polished edges, creating subtle reflections that catch the light from different angles. The dial is inspired by Art Deco design, featuring applied indices that enhance its refined look. Inside, it houses the Swiss manual wind movement, offering 42 hours of power reserve and smooth performance. Water and wear resistant, the watch comes with 2 strap options: a durable black rubber for everyday wear and a premium Horween shell cordovan leather for a more formal touch. A slim, contemporary watch that balances elegance and modernity with exceptional comfort on the wrist. Blending contemporary style with mechanical reliability, the Ikigai Kame Mystic Purple stands out for its captivating dial and thoughtful design. The gradient purple dial shifts subtly with light, offering a dynamic visual experience that immediately draws attention. The layout emphasizes clarity and balance, with loomed hands and markers ensuring excellent readability. Its polished case and well-proportioned dimensions create a refined presence on the wrist, suitable for both casual and formal occasions. Powered by a dependable automatic movement, the watch provides smooth second-hand motion and consistent timekeeping. Combined with a screw-down crown and carefully engineered case, it offers durability and comfort for daily wear. With its striking aesthetic, versatile design, and precise mechanical performance, the Kame Mystic Purple delivers more than just timekeeping. It merges artistry with function, creating a statement piece that appeals to enthusiasts who value both visual impact and reliable craftsmanship in a contemporary timepiece. Henry Archer has focused on creating slim, versatile watches, and the best to have is their slimmest automatic to date, measuring just 10.45mm in height. Despite its slim profile, the watch maintains durability and functionality. With 200 meters of water resistance for everyday adventures and diving. The 40mm case features rounded lugs that follow the wrist's contours, paired with the Trinity Grey Evo steel bracelet with micro adjustments for comfort and a polished brushed contrast for a refined look. The dial is crafted with a mother-of-pearl mosaic, complemented by superluminova on the hands and indices for clear readability. A premium Japanese Miyota automatic movement powers the watch, offering 42 hours of power reserve and a high beat frequency. Quick release pins allow strap changes for a fresh look, while subtle colour-matched details on the crown and date window enhance its understated elegance. A slim, adaptable watch built for both style and performance. Get this world-class timepiece from Monta Noble, which blends refined elegance with everyday functionality. Its mint lacquer dial catches the light beautifully, giving a multi-dimensional depth that's both subtle and striking. Applied indices and carefully shaped hands with luminous filling make it easy to read at a glance, day or night. The case and bracelet are crafted for comfort and durability. The fully articulating stainless steel bracelet wraps naturally around the wrist, while a quick adjust clasp allows for a perfect fit. Polished and brushed finishes on the case and bracelet create a balanced, sophisticated look. Inside, the Monta caliber automatic movement ensures reliable, precise timekeeping with an extended power reserve, keeping the watch running smoothly even if it's not worn overnight. Water resistance to 150 meters adds versatility for daily life and light aquatic activities. The Monta Noble is a harmonious combination of style, comfort, and dependable Swiss engineering for those who value both elegance and practicality. These are the top microbrand watches that truly deserve more attention. Which one caught your eye and made you reach for your wallet? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more content like this.